Greetings and thanks for your time. I'm Stan, and this is another one of our short little TeachAbouts, which we fill our channel with as a way to be of service to you who are seeking to make your mark as a Christian entrepreneur in the global marketplace today. And of course, that's why I did a little of a shocking title, but don't need to be shocked because it's just meant to startle you. We simply use the term the BS factor and its importance in business today. Well, first of all, it's not what you're thinking. And what you're thinking, of course, is all over the place, particularly now, is that the internet has become central to everything we do in terms of our business in so many ways. As my friend Tim, who leads a group of venture capitalists who are trying to help small business startups, particularly those in the technological field, to make their mark, he just simply says, well, you can't be much of a business today unless you have some kind of internet presence. The problem is, oftentimes that presence is just that. It's a presence. It's not really doing much of anything except sitting there and being there. And at least people will know you're there, but they may not know anything about you or how good you are, except that there you are. So since you're there, you must be somewhere. There we go. Now, that can be helpful. But here's the problem, that the term BS, as we oftentimes think of it in its vulgarity, is actually very descriptive of the internet. Of course you know that. It is truly where the best of things and the worst of things. When someone says you can find anything on the internet, that is hardly an exaggeration. The best of things and the worst of things. And because of that, the trust factor has gone way down because there's just so much of that all around. Now, a little milder term we will actually use, okay? Blowing smoke. Now, there are people who are just simply out and out corrupt, and they're selling corrupt stuff in corrupt ways. There are also a lot of people who, because the very nature of the competitive marketplace and because the way the internet works, they're blowing smoke, you know? There may be a little fire there, but they're making it bigger than it is. It's a lot more hype. There's a lot more hope than there is reality. And so the proverbial expression, they're just blowing smoke. You really can't believe that they will be able to deliver what they say they can. I just got another email, and you get hundreds of them, perhaps thousands during the year, of out-and-out scams that are promising me money, and we can recognize those fairly soon and fairly shortly. But on the other hand is those things where they're promising things that are a little bit almost too good to be true, but you think, well, it might be. And you understand that that's true, but they're probably blowing smoke. But here's the vitality and the reality that we must confess to and we must embrace. Just got this from Radio World yesterday. I'm a broadcaster. I've been in broadcasting and radio and television and video for many years, and part of what I do is to help business people as a business performance coach, which I've been for 25 years, but I learned a lot of my work there as a missionary broadcaster. So being a missionary and in the business of persuasion and being a broadcaster, understanding how that world works, has given me a certain advantage in knowing how to help you in the marketplace today. And so I got this from Radio World. It said, the power of the podcast explores the format's creative commercial potential, and there is an upcoming large conference in Amsterdam, and one of the topics will be is the emerging power of the podcast. Now, people have been doing it for many years. It's been growing. There are thousands. I don't know if there are 100,000, but there are tens of thousands of podcasts out there. Most of them aren't very good. Most of them nobody listens to very much, but there is the potential there. This gentleman pointed out, very interesting. We decided that our podcast would be 20 minutes. The typical TED Talk And of course, the commercial that people have found that when people are commuting, you get about 20 minutes of their commercial time to where you can talk to them or reach them because they're commuting for 20 minutes. And perhaps you can put a program, some content, and a commercial in there and to make a difference. So 20 minutes is going and growing, and one of the top podcasts right now is a 20-minute program that actually is done daily from the New York Times. The big boys are already getting into it. My friend Doug warned me of that, said, yes, it's going to go and grow, but you're going to be competing against the big boys. The advantage is that they don't have all of the advantages anymore. They don't have, a big tower. They don't have a big transmitter. They have the same basic equipment that I do. And so we can compete if our content is great. Obviously, we don't have the money. We may not have the reach. We may not have all the equipment. But because it is on the internet, we can be there. It has now happened that their little podcast of 20 minutes is probably now reaching more people than the print version of the magazine, of the newspaper. Now you think about that. There are just as many people, if not more, who are taking their smartphone, clicking it, and they're getting their news that way. Wall Street Journal has done the same thing. They have print and now they're moving in to also the podcast. There is an audio version of it. Wharton School of Business has now said that along with their text material, they will now be having podcasts on a regular basis. More and more companies are discovering that if you want to reach out and touch people, you're going to have to get involved with, here it goes, the broadcast systems. And that's what I'm simply encouraging you today to learn more about. We can help you. You're probably going to have to be involved in some way in the near future. You may have a nice website, it may be pretty, and it may have a nice blog, and it may have some nice pictures, and it may have all of that good stuff, and it may have all the details and prices and specifications, but you're probably going to have to give it an extra touch with the broadcast systems. The podcast, the on-the-air, on-demand radio program, or the YouTube video channel where you just kind of flood your video channel with unique and powerful and hopefully engaging videos that entertain people, engage people, inform people, let people know, and here's the key, not just what you do, but how good you are. It is in the broadcast medium, in the broadcast systems, that they can find out just how good you are. As we say, demonstrate how good you are. Don't describe just what you do. Don't describe, demonstrate. And it is using the broadcast systems, both the audio and the video, that you'll be able to do that. Just thought you needed to know that. We can help you. We can help you in a variety of ways. First of all, we just help you now. And if you'd like to make a small contribution to our nonprofit organization, you can reach out to us at tcenglobal.org, tcenglobal.org, and go to tcenglobal.org/contribute. We'd appreciate your help as we try and get the good word out to fellow Christian entrepreneurs around the world about how they can do better in their business. As we say, seek the good life, build a great business, and expand your brand, and do so in such a way that you can make your unique and maybe eternal mark in the marketplace today. We'd like to help you do that. We can do that for you. We can teach you. Anything you want to know or need to know about YouTube channels, creating them, your own podcast radio station, we can not only set it up, we can program it for you, we can teach you how to program it, we can even do it for you. Right now, someone has just simply said, Stan, do it for us. Do it for us. Set up our station, be our announcer, be our producer, make us there. And on the same thing with the YouTube channel, a number of our friends and clients have simply said to us, help us get there. Do it for us. Help us do it. Teach us about it. Let's share it. We'll work together and make sure that we have good broadcast systems in place in the business marketplace, that by 2019, we are really ready to go for the new realities. That's right, ready for the new realities. I'm Stan Houston. Again, you can reach me at stanhouston@gmail.com, stanhouston@gmail.com, just very personal. And I'll be glad to reach out to you and see if we could help you in the work we do with my worldwide team of clients and colleagues who are working together with us to help you build a great business. Once again, you can reach me at stanhouston@gmail.com. Check us out at TCENglobal.org, TCENglobal.org, and /contribute would be appreciated. All the best and blessings, and bye for now.